Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a video that is all about my essentials for when I go to auditions. If you're watching this in real time, meaning time during the quarantine, there are not theater auditions happening right now, but I'm really missing theater, so I thought I would do a video about what I typically bring to a distance audition. Of course, if I'm doing something a bit closer to home and I'm not traveling, like up to New York or something, I will pack less, but maybe not, because I'm a very paranoid person, so I sort of over prepare for a lot of things. I think the best way to go about this is sort of do major big items and then go down to the sort of little bits and bobs I throw into my bag. And speaking of bag, the bag I take to auditions is this Herschel backpack. It fits everything from an audition 5 minutes down my street to an audition I went to in Disney World and only brought a backpack with me for a couple days. So it holds a lot and I highly recommend it. It's very durable and a backpack is great, especially if you're going to a different city or somewhere you're going to be walking around there all day, waiting all day, and need a lot of things to do. So I would definitely pick up a Herschel backpack. The most important thing in your arsenal is your book. This actually is not my real book. This is a different binder I have. It's actually filled with plays, but I stuck a headshot in it and I'm calling it my book because my actual book is in my car and it is a torrential downpour outside, so I am not going outside to my car to get it. Anyway, your book, this is where your music is. You need this. Your headshot is here. Pro tip, always keep spare headshots and stuff in your book. Because if you put this down and someone, like, you forget it and put it down, someone can go, oh, this face matches that person, I will give it back to them. Next big item that I have in my backpack is actually my laptop, especially if I'm going up to New York City or a different city for an audition, because you can be stuck there at an open call for 8 hours. I've been stuck at an open call for 8 hours before, and you want things to do. Along the same vein, I will bring either my Kindle or a physical book to read. Sometimes it's great to have both because, again, was stuck in an audition for hours and hours and ended up finishing my book and then had nothing else to do. I also bring a notebook, maybe two, because I have an audition notebook where I take notes on what I was auditioning for and that sort of thing. If you would like a video about what goes into an audition notebook, I will totally do one on that. But anyway, so I have an audition notebook and then sometimes just a general idea notebook. I do some writing. I like to be able to just write ideas down at the drop of a hat. And there's something much more satisfying about physically writing it down than just like jotting it in your phone. But if I'm in a pinch, I'll jot it in my phone. But I really love the experience of actually handwriting things. So the next thing I have is my pocket planner. I got this from Paper Source. I really like it. I keep buying the same model every year. I have a bigger planner for at home with more detailed events, but this is great to put down your general events. So when you're at an audition and they give you a form and say, hey, here's the dates for rehearsal, here are the dates for performances, do you have conflicts? You can check. I mean, I guess I'm really old-fashioned because I like writing stuff down in paper and sort of seeing it visually that way as opposed to putting it all on my phone. I know a lot of these items could be avoided if I just used my phone for that sort of thing, but I just find that I'm much more functional and organized when I'm putting it in paper. Big thing to have is a water bottle. This is my Yeti. I think my dad got it for free at a convention or some event, but I love it. It keeps everything really cold. You can put hot things in it too. At least I think you can put hot things in it. I have been, and it's been keeping them hot, and it hasn't destroyed the water bottle yet, so I think that means you can put hot things in it. I don't know, but you want a water bottle. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Next thing is really important if you have bangs like I do, and it's a mini straightener. I carry this pocket straightener with me to auditions because bangs are very temperamental, especially if you're like me and you have a wavy curl pattern. Your bangs don't cooperate a lot of the time, so mini straightener will save your life. Now the next portion is like dance stuff, like basic dance essentials that I bring with me. Of course not all auditions have a dance call, but if they do, this is what I'm bringing with me. tights. Gotta have dance tights. I think they make everything look so much more professional than you just out there in your bare legs. So dance tights. Unpopular opinion, I like leotards. I'm gonna wear a leotard, and with the leotard, I'm going to wear dance shorts. And then I'm gonna throw a little short sleeve wrap over it, and that is my generic dance outfit. And then of course, the coup de grace, you gotta have the Laducas. These are my prized possession. I have the Alexis model, I think. If I don't have the Alexis, that's gonna be really embarrassing, and if you see another name pop up on the screen here, that means that I've gotten it wrong, but they're the Alexis and they're my babies. I love my Laducas. They're so comfortable because look, they have a wide toe box and I have wide toes. All right, so those were the big things. So now I guess we're into the like bits and bobs section of this. First thing, deodorant. I have an inherent fear of smelling bad, so I bring deodorant to things like dance calls where you're gonna get sweaty. Yeah, also it's an audition. Come on, people get the nervous sweats all the time and you don't wanna be that stinky bitch. Am I allowed to say that on here? Ooh. And in addition, I bring some sort of body spray or perfume. This is the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This is what I grabbed from my room. However, this is like kind of pricey, so I don't think I would bring it to an audition, really. I would get like a Bath & Body Works body spray, but as I said before, it's pouring rain out and my body spray is in my car. So I just grabbed my like nice perfume to show an object for the don't smell bad section of this PSA. Next is general hygiene type thing, and I know it's different meaning now in 2020, but hand sanitizer. Even before the pandemic, I brought hand sanitizer everywhere because I am paranoid, especially if I'm going to a big city and I'm touching like subway rails and stuff. Hand sanitizer. Be clean. Don't be grimy. The next thing I bring is all of the medications. We got Pre-Leaf, which is for like heartburn. We got Excedrin migraine. We've got Benadryl for us allergy kids. And we've got Imodium. Don't think you're better than me. You know, anything can happen in an audition, and you don't want to be screwed out of a dance call because you have some stomach thing going on. This is a great arsenal of basic medications to bring with you. You're prepared for headaches. You're prepared for stomach issues. You're prepared for allergies. You're prepared for heartburn because you low-key ate something you probably shouldn't before the audition. It happens to everyone. Just accept it and be prepared. When it comes to vocal health, there are a couple things I like to have with me. One is the Entertainer's Secret throat spray, and also these Wetherspoon Manuka honey drops, ginger with echinacea. They're from New Zealand. They're really cool. They're a bit pricey, but they're really delicious. I don't like ginger, but I really like these, and they're great for your voice. Always bring pens and Sharpies to mark things with. Fill out forms. They will have pens there usually, but like sometimes they look at you funny if you have to borrow one of their pens, like, you weren't prepared. So bring your own pens and bring Sharpies for when you mark music with your sticky notes. So again, another thing to bring, sticky notes. These aren't the ones I particularly enjoy using. The ones I enjoy using are sticky throughout the whole note, so when you take it off and mark the beginning or end of your music, this doesn't like flap around in the wind. So stickies are very important. Like, what if you're in an audition and they go, oh, by the way, you're going from 32 bars to 16 bars, so like pick your best. You need to be able to remark that music really quickly. So definitely bring sticky notes instead of drawing directly onto your sheet music. I always bring some sort of hairband or scrunchie or clips to keep my hair out of my face during a dance call. Also, if you're just having a hair day where your hair's in your face, you don't want that for the general audition. So just bring something where you can just clip it back or pull it back so that the auditors can see your beautiful face. So when it comes to wardrobe, there can be malfunctions. So two great things to have are clear nail polish and a lighter. When you have loose threads on your clothes, if you use a lighter to just sort of use the fire to snip it, it's much better than pulling your clothes. It will typically seal it pretty well so that you can wait until you get home and then take care of it properly. This is just a good emergency little thing. Also, if you get a run in your tights, clear nail polish will help stop the run. And I would also invest in getting a small sewing kit. I could not find mine for this video and I wanted to film the video, so definitely get a sewing kit. I will probably be buying a new one because I don't know where mine is. The last thing is headphones. Have headphones, because if they go, hey, that was great, can you go out there and listen to this song and come back in and sing it type thing, you want to be able to hear the song on your phone. Almost forgot, also a spare battery pack for your phone, because again, in this scenario, if they're like, hey, can you look this up on your phone and then come back in half an hour and we'll go over it again. You want to make sure you have phone battery, especially if you're away in a different city. And of course, I think it goes without saying that you want to bring your phone chargers, your laptop chargers. I actually have them plugged in right now because, again, storm going on outside and we don't know if we're going to lose power. So I'm trying to keep things plugged in. But anyway, there's essentials like chargers, your phone, your wallet, your keys, all that. Goes without saying. Anyway, I know this video was a bit scatterbrained, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!